Alright guys, I just ordered this the other day and it just came in today and I figured I'd do a little unboxing. Pretty excited about getting this stuff. I've wanted to try it out for a while and like I said, I just ordered it here the other day. Okay. Go see what we got. Okay, here it is, guys. The Cold Steel Inferno pepper spray. This stuff's pretty wicked, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about this product and some of the reasons why I bought it. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and open one up here for you. Okay, there it is, and inside of the plastic it still has a plastic seal around the can, as you can see there. And this is the 2.5 ounce right there Inferno spray. And they claim that this stuff never does lose its pressure because of the way it's made. You can read up about this on Cold Steel's website and some places like that if you look into it. Now I'm going to tell you a little bit about some of the specs of this pepper spray. Okay, it has an 8% oleoresin capsicum in it and 2% black pepper. Now, the reason this one has black pepper, this is the first one I've ever seen that also had black pepper in it. And the reason for that is the black pepper creates that sneeze reflex, okay, which forces the propellant to go even further into the system when somebody's sprayed with this. Now, this is a foam, and as soon as it hits the skin, it starts to disintegrate and melt. Not disintegrate, but it starts to melt and run down into the eyes, the nose. What happens is that this stuff dilates the capillaries in the eye, and it also creates a swelling of the mucous membranes in the nose and throat. So it feels like a lot of your wind is being cut off. It doesn't stop you from breathing, but you're definitely not going to breathe to full capacity. I've seen a lot of tests with this stuff, and amateur tests where it wasn't from the company, and I'm telling you what, these guys were nothing but like a sack of wet rice when they got sprayed with this stuff. And I mean, there was people there on hand with water and pouring milk over their face and wiping their face, and it still took the average guy 20 to 30 minutes to even be able to walk around normal. And you could also see that the person's eyes were swollen all around the eyes. It kind of looked like they got punched in both eyes. So this stuff is pretty lethal stuff. And when I do carry this is what I'm going to carry. And I think it's going to be pretty good. Now, like I said, it is a foam. Makes it a little bit easier to hit the target when it's a foam. And the second benefit of it being foam is this will not contaminate a whole room. Anybody, law enforcement, military, or government that knows about dealing with pepper spray and has been trained in it, they know that if you were to take cone or fog pepper spray and spray it into an area where there's other people, you have to clear the other people out of the area. This stuff lingers. Not this, but the pepper spray that's a cone and a fog lingers. You'll still get particles when you breathe, and it'll cause you to feel like it'll cause you to feel the heat and sometimes restrict your breathing a little bit, even walking through an area where that stuff has been sprayed. This foam reduces a lot of that. Okay, so this will not contaminate an entire room, and you will be able to clean this up with soap and water, and you'll be able to get people back into the area where this was sprayed. So you can use that indoors or outdoors safely. Okay, so the foam is kind of nice in that way. There's less chance of it blowing back on you in the wind, or if you're in a struggle, this foam is going to be a lot handier than the cone or the fog. Now, some of the reasons to get a product such as this, it would be to, number one, you could carry this with your sidearm, or if you CCW, because there's going to be times that things could happen where you cannot, by law, pull your gun, but you may need something to stop a person. Okay, if the person is not posing serious bodily harm or death, you can't shoot them. That, I'm speaking on Ohio law, but that's pretty much fair to say that's across the board. Okay, so there's other times that this could be used where you can't justify pulling your gun, and this stuff does not cause any permanent damage. There's no carcinogens in it. It's pretty much natural, and it just drops them like a sack of potatoes. Okay? Also, guys, if you have a female, or if you have a wife or a daughter that doesn't carry a gun, or even that carries a gun, you need to get her some of this. Okay? I am not getting paid anything for this, and I paid for this product. I have had no dealings with Cold Steel at all. I just really believe in this product because of the things I've seen and what I've read about it and doing my research. And if your wife doesn't carry especially, or like your daughter, this would be the perfect thing to get them, because this is just going to drop them quick. And then at that time you'll have time to call the police and get everything straightened out and do what you need to do. So there is a lot of times where pepper spray such as this can come in handy, and this is one I would definitely trust my life with, without a doubt. Also, if you're going into places or areas where you cannot carry a gun, you may check your local laws, still be able to carry this. Or if for some reason you just can't carry your gun that day, carry that. Put it in your car. You know, there's a lot of times that, like I said, there's a lot of times that you could use a product like that, and when you need it, it's good to have it there and not buy it after the fact, you know, when the situation's over, and then wish you would have had it. I got mine from looking around on the net and checking prices. I ended up getting this at Amazon.com. I don't know if it's the cheapest, but it's the cheapest I found. And let me check the invoice here. Okay, this was $14.85 for a 2.5 ounce can. I got 2 of them, and the shipping was free. And it didn't take long at all to get here. Okay, just a few days, and that was with the slowest USPS shipping that they have. And so that was free, no taxes, of course. So my total on 2 cans was $29.70. Now, they do have other sizes available. They have the little keychain one. They have a taller can that I believe is 4 ounces. Then they have an even bigger one than that. And then they have the one with the pistol grip on it. The big, I believe it's a 10-ounce can. And some people use that also in areas where they might encounter a bear. Now, I don't know if I'd want to... I don't even know if I'd want to be out where I might encounter a bear, okay? But if I was going to be where I'd encounter a bear, I'd probably have my 50 Beowulf and and the big canister of this. And just in case if this stuff didn't work, I could grab the Beowulf up. But also, against an animal that would attack you, such as like a dog, if it's coming up and trying to attack you, rather than pulling your gun and shooting it, and having to go through all... there's a lot of paperwork when you fire your gun in the city limits and then the cops come out. And trust me, you want to call the cops if you fire your gun. And if you shoot at a dog or you shoot a dog, you're going to have a lot of paperwork and red tape you got to go through. Something like this could save you a lot of time and effort in the long run if you would just have this give the dog a quick shot, and it'll turn and run. You won't have any more problems. So yeah, guys, I highly recommend this. I was carrying Fox Labs cone spray, and after doing some testing with it, I know it was kind of unstable. Now, Fox Labs is great. It's strong. It's not as strong as this. It doesn't have a high of percentage as this. And also, before I forget, this is 2 million Scoville heat units if you want to compare pepper sprays. So 2 million on that one. With doing some testing with the Fox Labs cone spray that I have in a 4-ounce, I sprayed it about 6 feet away, and I kind of walked around the area a little bit, and this was outdoors, and I still caught some of the vapor. Okay, even after all that, I did catch a little bit of vapor, and man, after I sprayed Fox Labs and kind of caught some of the vapor, I knew it. I went and got some water right away, but like I said, this stuff being a foam and a little bit stronger, that's all you need. And I highly recommend it if you're looking for something like that. I'm not trying to sell it to you or push it on you, but definitely for your wife, your daughter, grandmother, aunt, whatever, and even guys, you know, there's nothing wrong with a man carrying this. There will be times I carry this. I don't always carry this. The cans are kind of bulky except for the keychain one, but you're not going to get as much distance out of the keychain one as you would something like this. But there's nothing wrong with carrying pepper spray. It is a good, non-lethal self-defense tool to work into your system. To tell you a little bit about how this works, let me cut this plastic off real quick, guys. Hang on one second. I'm sitting behind a tripod here. Kind of hard to do. Okay, to use this, you would just flip up the spring latch up here, and right here is your button to dispense. Okay, now a couple of good things about this: being in your pocket, you're not going to be able to push it. Okay, now this is open in the back, so you might want to watch with keys and different things like that, because there is a slight chance something could get in there and push this. But if it's in a pocket free, I don't foresee this being pushed, and my Fox Labs is the same way, and it never went off in a pocket, okay? And another thing too is this prevents you from accidentally spraying it towards yourself. You know, you're not going to get this out and come over the top like this and accidentally have this spraying at your own face. That would not be good. Well, it's pretty much impossible to do that with the way this latch is in here. So you would just come in up under like that and hit your spray. So 2.5 ounces is what I went with. I didn't want to go too bulky. Let me see if it's got the date on here. Should have the date on the can somewhere, I thought. I don't know. I don't want to waste time looking for it. Okay, one more thing before I go, guys. I want to give a shout out to someone and let you know about a contest that's going on. The man's channel name is WC Copeland 38. He's a really good guy, and he is giving away 4 or 5 pretty nice knives on his channel for his contest. If you go over and you subscribe to watch his videos, you can enter the contest. He has a video up showing the knives he's giving away. He sent me a knife. It was a nice Smith & Wesson POW MIA commemorative knife. I don't have it here to show it because I put the knife away where I store my guns. Otherwise, I would have showed it to you guys. So go check out WC Copeland 38. I'll put a link to his channel in the description box below the video. Just click on that. And if you like his videos, go ahead and subscribe to him. Enter his contest. He's been on YouTube for a while now, and he's a nice guy. He's got some ammo vids up where he got some ammo through the mail and some unboxings and stuff. And just check him out. Alright, guys. got a couple of things coming in the mail, a couple little surprises. Don't want to say what they are, but you'll see here pretty soon. I'll have some more videos up. Right, guys, until then, this is Humans for Targets, Jade and Goro, and we're out.